AliaKelly, the history of his crimes and allegations against him. AliaKelly, a top R&B singer for more than 2 decades, is facing sexual assault allegations. The stories date back to the early days of his career in the 1990s, many of which focus on his predatory pursuit of teenage girls. In 2022, a New York court found him guilty of 8 counts of prostitution and 1 count of racketeering and sentenced him to 30 years in prison. A few months later, he was found guilty of child sexual abuse in a second federal trial in Chicago. The singer, whose real name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was charged with sexual assault in Minnesota. Kelly herself was a victim of child abuse, and in her autobiography she describes how she was molested by a female relative when she was 8 years old. The details of the charges against him are as follows: 1994, married to AliaKelly, 27 at the time, married 15-year-old singer Alia in a secret ceremony in Chicago. Vibe magazine later revealed that Alia had lied about her age by pretending to be 18 on her marriage certificate. The marriage was dissolved in February 1995. Kelly's former tour manager testified in court that he bribed a government official to obtain a false identity for Alia so the singers could marry in 1994. Alia avoided questions about the nature of her relationships for the rest of her career. He told an interviewer, "When people ask me, I say, don't believe all that. We came close, but people took it the wrong way." Alia has barely been mentioned since Kelly's death in a plane crash in 2001. He is not mentioned in his biography, as the author's note explains that some episodes could not be written for complicated reasons. In a 2016 interview with GQ magazine, she described their relationship as best friends, but declined to comment. Regarding marriage, he said, "I will not discuss this matter with anyone. Out of respect for Alia and her mom and dad, please don't get personal." 1996, sued for emotional distress.R. Tiffany Hawkins. Kelly apologized for personal trauma and emotional issues during her 3-year relationship with the star. He had a sexual relationship with Kelly in 1991 when she was 15 and he was 24, and the relationship ended when she turned 18, according to court documents. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, Hawkins sought $10 million in damages, but accepted part of that amount, $250,000, when the case was settled in 1998. A spokeswoman for Kelly said she was not aware of the accusations. 2001 internal process Tracy Sampson is suing AliaKelly, accusing him of soliciting lewd sex with her when she was 17. A former intern at Epic Records said she was treated like a personal sex object and pushed around. "He tried to control every aspect of my life, including who I saw and where I went," she said. The case was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount, according to the New York Post. April/May 2002, 2 additional trials. Patrice Jones of Chicago sued Kelly, alleging that she impregnated the minor and forced her to have an abortion. Montina Woods also accused Kelly of filming them having sex without her knowledge. The recordings are believed to have been distributed in sex tapes sold by traffickers under the name R. Kelly. June 2002, indicted on child abuse video charges. He was charged with 21 counts of producing child sexual abuse videos that contained various sexual acts. Chicago police charged him with videotaping the activity and encouraging minors to participate. All charges relate to a girl born in September 1984. Her arrest stemmed from a video sent anonymously to the Chicago Sun-Times earlier this year. They turned it over to the police, who verified its authenticity with the help of FBI forensics. Kelly, who was out on $750,000 bail, immediately denied the allegations in an interview with MTV and later pleaded not guilty in court. It took 6 years for the case to go to court.